Welcome back, everyone. 3rd Street Reactions. I'm Zack.
I'm Shane.
We are back with Samurai Jack, Season 3, Episode 1.
It's been a while.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah. He was at the shoe place, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was an episode about that little biker gang. It was kind of like the Transformers.
Yeah, he lost his shoes and they were like Transformers, yeah.
Yeah. And this Nike, like, Zide sports shop salesman man.
Like a Champs or...
it keeps trying to sell him all of the great new...
Foot
Locker. Selling him all the great new tennis shoes and all the different styles. So he kept going through Jack and going through the ringer, trying to find the right shoe to fight these guys with. And they all had little gimmicks.
Yeah.
Ultimately, he meets this Japanese family.
Yeah.
That kind of puts him back in touch with his traditions.
I loved it.
And where he comes from.
It was a great moment.
It was great. It was great to see that tradition survived.
And they heard about it too.
Everything.
They've heard of him. I loved it, man. I love the art. I love the journey. I love how they, in this particular show, they kind of show a lot. They don't talk a lot. I know from Primal, from what you said, in like the first 10 minutes I watched the first episode, it was the same way. I think it's just maybe his visual way of telling a story.
I like Samurai Jack a lot, but I think I love Primal.
Yeah.
Primal is vicious.
Yeah.
And visceral.
We'll definitely do that because I want to watch that too.
Brutal. Yeah. I love it.
But yeah, guys, so this is the new season and I'm excited to do it. And then we got, I think, 3 more left after this.
There's 5 seasons.
5? Oh, we got, after this, we still got 3 seasons technically because we got the whole 3rd, whole 4th, whole 5th. But I'm excited to jump in, so let's do it.
I loved Jojo Rabbit. Did you ever watch that yet?
I haven't yet, but
God damn, that movie's good.
I watched his other...
Sam Rockwell's in it. And it's great.
I need to remind myself. He made another New Zealand movie with Sam Neill.
I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
Oh.
How much did you say this was?
I remember this episode now.
It's free!
It's like a Western when someone comes into town, everyone closes their doors.
Scandal.
He's a Wiccan or whatever. You're a wizard, I guess. See, I would think that the colors would... Like, I don't love those colors normally. Like, I like a brighter look, and I love it in this show.
Looks like there's a storm brewing.
Squidward!
You better get home, quick!
Oh, excuse me, I did not see you there.
That's it! People always bumping into me.
What happened? Dude, what a terrible fate.
Look what you did to my pant leg! I'll show you!
Like a watering...
Could it be? No. That sound. You in the room. I demand that you cease your walking this instant.
Oh no.
You look like a good chicken.
And I know a good chicken when I see one.
It's like that fucking guy in Pinocchio.
Yeah, captures him.
Yeah.
That's a scary movie. Have you watched that recently?
Not recently. They're remaking it, as you know. Guillermo del Toro is making it. Well, he reminds me of the guy from Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Like, I look like that.
I have to see him.
He's a big mustache and shit. He's a cockfighter.
I'd chop your fucking leg off. how confident was he in that chicken? Is he sponsoring the chicken, or does he just own that pit? I wonder.
A little bit of both.
You going to nowhere, chicken. You'll fight till you win. Or you die.
He just won. Those are Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
No.
The mongoose. This old Indian cartoon. Or an Indian folktale. It was about these mongoose.
Yeah.
Who lived around this family's home. They were cobras.
Okay.
They were threatening the kids and shit like that. And then the mongoose Ricky Tikki Tavi took out the husband and wife cobras.
Okay. You know what I was thinking is like, I wonder if the overuse, the over-reliance on robotic antagonists are because of the Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
And then in the last season, it's all organic.
It was on Adult Swim after that.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with the robot fucking iron skater?
Rancor that motherfucker.
It maybe also doesn't Aladdin do that to Jafar?
The staff.
I thought he put something in his mouth. That's a really cool, actually. It's such a ridiculous story, but I love it.
Are you entertained?
The rooster! The merciful!
He hasn't been merciful yet.
No, he hasn't been. That's a god fucking awful, Zack. I never get bothered by the animators doing a repeated animation. I love it. He just Hero Yui'd his leg. Igor, motherfucker. His leg is broken.
Xenomorph blood.
Jesus.
He's injured. Bring out the finisher.
But that's two opponents at once. That's cheating.
Do it!
It's always me. I always have to get the finisher. Every time.
How often do you get to the finisher, though, you know?
I always have to.
A mangy looking fuck, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a goddamn mutant rat possum.
That can't be a robot, right?
Of...
That is not a robot. And that word thing is
It's a horrid rat possum monster.
That's just disgusting.
It is. See?
Who made a shitty rat possum robot machine?
Some asshole. It melted like it's fucking from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Which you haven't seen. Motherfucker's not gonna let him go.
I aspire to be that big guy.
That's a horrible way to be.
Can't get my neck. Oh, he feels bad.
Of course. How thoughtless of me.
Lasagna?
Oh, dude, I love some good lasagna. My dad makes pretty good lasagna. Yeah. He has like probably 10 meals that are really good. That's all he cooks.
He settles what he likes and what he wants.
Yeah.
Forgot about the lasagna. Silly me.
How is that thoughtless? It was thoughtless for
When
him
you're
to.
fat and you love food and you love it so much that you get that fat.
If you forget food that you have, it's thoughtless.
Can't you read?
May I come in?
Oh, why, yes, of course. Please, have a seat.
Yeah, sure. You're probably wondering why the biggest fight promoter in the business is paying a personal visit to a bum like yours.
Don King's coming to see you.
Offering your chicken the main event.
The main event?
Here's my card. If you're gonna play with the big boys, try dressing like one.
Magnificent. Well, what do you think, chicken? Maybe next time we find you a new leash. Hey! Why don't you watch where you're going? You almost stepped on by a champion! Bok, bok! Bok, 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 bok!
Ah, you're back. What'll it be? The chicken, right?
No! No chicken! No, thank you. Actually, I would like to try the shrimp today instead.
Good shit, man. That was good. And on a comical note. Dude, I love this show. Like, I know you probably watched it.
For some reason, I was thinking of this episode today when we started this shit.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. I don't remember what any of the episodes are. I don't.
Yeah.
I love this series, and I've watched it all the way through, 1 to 5. Loved every minute of it, but I don't like sit down and embellish myself on all and like regale on all the episode names and information. I just don't. I just love it for what it is. I take it in. I let it go.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of this episode, The Wizard, for some time. It's just in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Because it's so ridiculous.
Well, it is
turned into
ridiculous.
a fucking chicken.
Well, it's a nice segue from kind of the main story, and this show's got like the Alice in Wonderland one's my favorite segue.
But there's a lot of those episodes.
Yeah.
The last episode was like that. It's just him,
was.
and a bunch of Transformers, and a bunch of tennis shoes.
Which is
So,
like, dude, like this guy created an incredible world, and one thing I was thinking about was like, because he established the wackiness of it, even though it has some serious material. Like the head promoter guy, he's like 2 feet tall, but it doesn't bother me. I just like, that's cool. It's just I just can't get over it.
It reminds me
I was
of
thinking,
I
I would love
that episode where they go after the public waterworks, where the spirit was, and the little gangster guys are about that tall.
Yeah. When just like.
It's like a Joe Pesci kind of thing.
Yeah, or this guy who played the Penguin.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Well, just like I would.
Pesci, DeVito.
Yeah.
But then it's an Italian thing.
Yeah.
And you Italians, no matter how short you are, you're fucking awesome. You give us Rocky Marciano.
Yeah.
You give us Joe Pesci. You give us Danny DeVito.
Give us Rocky.
You give us Napoleon.
Yeah.
Napoleon wasn't French.
Oh, he wasn't, was he?
No. So.
I always get reminded of that. No, I would just love to create something like this, something that's enjoyable for everyone. Like you have a world and you have these easy rules, and it's easy to understand, and you can tell a simple story, and I'm so into it. I love it. So we had the guy. He looked like a fucking wizard, like you said. He looked like
Gandalf.
Yeah, he did. Some ugly. He looked like a witch version of him. I guess.
The long
which
fucking
versions of
I
they are? I guess
manicure.
Yeah, I guess he's a wizard. I guess that's what a male witch would be, right?
Yeah, a warlock or a wizard.
Yeah.
I don't know where they make the distinction between a warlock and a wizard.
I always thought
one like a good version and one's a bad version. So the wizard's the good guy and the warlock's the bad guy.
That sounds right.
Warlock sounds bad.
It does. But Voldemort.
But in the Harry Potter world,
yeah,
they're just wizards.
Yeah.
So
I do love Voldemort.
Like Moody.
Mad-Eye Moody.
Mad-Eye Moody and Sirius Black are my favorite characters in that show.
Sirius Black is great. Yeah, I wish he lasted a little longer. But
I like Moody
he
more.
was great, especially in the books for Harry's character.
Yeah, I like Moody more, but I like Black. If I'd pick
Which
one.
version of Moody, though? Do you like before it was revealed who he really was?
Well, I like Brendan Gleeson anyway.
Yeah.
So I like his portrayal regardless. But I was told by someone that is supposedly a decent enough expert that is pretty much how he is.
Okay.
So even the imitation of him is still pretty much how Moody is.
Yeah.
Even though there's intent behind everything he does.
Yeah.
So it's actually not the...
But it was really the Doctor from
I
Doctor
know,
Who.
Doctor Who, I know.
Yeah.
He's also in some other shit that I've watched.
David Tennant. I can't remember what else he's in, but yeah.
He's in a British show. It's like about a detective.
It's called... Yeah. I heard it was really good. Have a watch. It's called... Something good. Something. No, that's not.
No, it's like the town or wherever they're
Church
from.
Town or
It's not
Broadchurch.
It's not church. Broadchurch.
Broadchurch.
Not Church Town.
Yeah.
Where I'm from.
It's my bad. Okay, so dude, I love chicken soup. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I love chicken soup. I love chicken.
Chicken.
I love
Like
chicken.
that's one thing we should probably do this weekend is just get some KFC. We don't have to cook.
We should cook our own chicken.
Yeah, we gotta buy everything and then wash the dishes afterwards, and you pretty much spend as much money and time.
But it's enjoyable. I love cooking with people.
But so is KFC. I haven't had KFC in forever.
If you want KFC, we'll get KFC.
Oh,
But I think the chicken tenders at KFC, I don't know. We'll get it. Whatever if we buy it or make it, we'll do it. Whatever we want. My dad, when I was younger, he made really good chicken soup. He hasn't made it in a long time. He didn't put the noodles in it. And I made my own version of it where I just,
It was like a chicken stew.
Yeah, you
Or
gotta
chicken
cook.
vegetable
You
soup.
cook the bones down so it becomes gelatinous when you refrigerate it, and you're making like a bone broth, which actually is like it has like an incredible amount of nutritional value to your body, and it's really good for your bones and ligaments and everything else. I was thinking of, and this is a lot of it's me rewatching. I've been rewatching the first three Ninja Turtle movies with my kids over and over again in the past few weekends. Being a ninja, or he's a samurai, but I imagine
Very different.
Yeah, but I guess. Ancient Japanese warriors, right? I imagine there's got to be some kind of overlap, okay? Because at least the way it's presented to me is they have...
Well, the ninja were developed to take out the samurai.
Yeah.
The samurai were more like warriors in the field. And the ninja were a bunch of throat slitting,
Yeah, they're like assassins,
hiding in the dark,
right?
assassin motherfuckers that you don't like.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, and the Ninja Turtles were essentially...
That's what they're
silent
trained for. The
assassin.
original
Silent.
comic,
Yeah.
they were brought up to take out the Shredder.
Yeah,
That was their purpose.
to avenge Splinter.
Yeah.
But the idea of having master over yourself and your environment and master over your body, and the fact that he can turn into a chicken, and he can still have that mastery over his surroundings and his body, despite the fact that he's not used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have that, good for you.
Yeah. So I think that's just cool that Jack, or people be able to do that. I don't think in real life someone could do that very easily, but I just think it's
Become
cool.
a chicken? Well, you also have, like, your brain is so substantially changed
Yeah.
that whatever's left of you, there will be, like, base concepts of it. Because their brain can only contain so much.
But yeah, I mean, I just
So,
think, I'm
you
just
have the magical element
yeah,
that kind of explains that away.
yeah,
But to me, it's like if you were literally turned into a chicken, that brain, a chicken brain, could not handle everything that comes into the human psyche and everything you developed and everything you remembered.
yeah.
So you'd be a very base form of yourself when you're a chicken.
Sounds even worse. Actually, they both
Because
sound bad.
there's limitations
Yeah, yeah,
to what could be put in there.
yeah.
you're a fucking chicken.
I'm glad the magic element.
Unless that magic guy said, like, I'm going to make you suffer and remember everything you were
Yeah.
because you're a chicken, which makes sense.
In this, like, I like the magic element where I feel like
Well,
Jack was retaining his.
Yeah, or if he's going to punish him, he'd
Yeah.
have to remember who he was.
What a petty wizard.
He was. And what's funny is he didn't get punished at the end.
He didn't. He just got away.
He just turned the fucking fat fucking Italian douchebag.
Jack is chasing after him, and then he just goes to get shrimp soup.
He wasn't chasing after the wizard.
Which he ran in that direction and fooled the audience. Like, okay, nice.
Yeah.
But then he
Well,
just
like because he was hungry,
yeah,
etc. But
yeah. He hasn't eaten for so long.
they just walked
Fat
out of
Italian
that. They
man.
just walked out of that fucking suit shop, and the fat man happened to bump into the wizard.
And he's gonna just die of exposure probably. Or he's
Sorry. Jesus.
What's funny is like, I'll usually cut when you burp, but when you burp into a sentence, I can never cut it out.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Go ahead.
What it really reminds me of is the Black Sabbath song, "The Wizard." Have you ever heard that song?
If you play
With
that,
Ozzy on the harmonica, it is fucking good. That is a great Black Sabbath song. It's one of the most highly recommended songs I can present from Black Sabbath.
I'll write it down and check it out.
But it reminds me of that because it's talking about the wizard. He just walks by. But the show, the breadth of the show, and the creativity and the elements are all there.
And I love the fact that he came back and got to finish his show the way he wanted. And
Hell yeah, because the way it ended on the fourth season was pitiful.
Yeah.
In terms of the last episode.
So when you're watching it, and don't completely spoil it, but is it one of those things where it's like, at the time, they were trying to give it some kind of a finisher, or did they just leave it on a cliff? Okay.
It was like that season ended,
and then we
they just never got
15 years.
Yeah, so
okay.
It was...
All right. Yeah, I don't got anything else. I love Samurai Jack, and, you know, it's great. I'm glad we're doing it. So
fucking A.
Guys, thank you for watching our reaction. If you like us, you like Samurai Jack, you like Zack, Samurai Zack, like and subscribe. Hit that
Definitely not a samurai. If anything, I'm like the Bud Samurai.
Pirate Zack.
Pirate. I could be a pirate.
Just like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we appreciate you. And let's get to 10,000, guys.